What the fuck? Was ist das denn für ein Traum? I didn't even realize when she left the bus and the camera appeared pointing at me. I've shut my eyes. That's right, I must be sleeping according to the script. How long must I sit like that? 10 seconds? 20? That should be enough. I slowly opened my eyes and started to sweep the bus with an ignorant look. That's it. I haven't got the slightest idea why am I here. What is this? An Icarus? But why? So I have to put on the most surprised face that I've ever done. I should imagine that I'm sitting in a toilet reading a book and then the door suddenly swings open. I see John Reno with a gun. Oh Mann. Träumt ihr jetzt davon, dass alles nur eine TV-Show sei, oder was? Pardon me, do you mind that I'm, pardon my French, doing number 2 here? Jesus fucking Christ. I would surely be surprised. I just couldn't bear it and laughed out loud. Stop, stop, yelled the director. It's an outrage. We've already been shooting for a week, but we've still got less than nothing. She jumped close to me. What's the matter this time? You know Well, she will hardly appreciate the story about chocolate. No, I'm sorry. It was hard to look to her in the eyes. It wasn't like I was really worried about me messing up yet another take, but mainly because I was afraid to break into laughter again. Okay, lunch break. Our director took off her pajama hat and began to fan herself with it. It's so hot. Well, it's summer after all. Sure came out of the thin air, proving himself to be quite observant. Dah, blockhead, you better take care of the camera. Sure, he calmly dodged the Panama that was thrown at him and went back to his camera. He's always like that, calm, wise, and boring, dull, and quite predictable. I got out of the bus and headed to the canteen to grab a bite. I ran into Masha at the doors. So, nothing. No surprise. Wanna have something to eat? She stared at me for some time with an uncomprehending look. Ja, der ist sehr uncomprehending. Okay, let's go. It's strange. Seems that Masha has already visited the canteen. What is it? Didn't she have time to have a lunch? I examined her thoroughly from behind. Her double ponytails were really long and dangled from side to side, now and then hitting whatever they encountered on the way. Are you sure that you're comfortable with your hair like that? I asked Masha when we've sat down at the table. What's the problem? Well, they're kinda way too long, no? It's a part of my character, dog. As if they were any shorter before that. She threw an angry glance at me and proceeded to violently steer the contents of a packet of instant noodles. One day, I'm gonna get gastritis thanks to this diet. I already got it. Oh sure, I bet you have already drunk all the stage props together with these guys. And what's wrong with that? I'm not paid for this work, just so you know. And it's hard. The leading role, after all, I don't trick the cameras and filming tape. Oh, it's like you're going for an Oscar. Me? Who knows? Who knows? Ich habe aus das Me mitgelesen, egal. I reclined on the chair and lit up a cigarette. Just for your information, it's a children's camp here, in case you'd forgotten. Yeah, you see any kids around? Masha just sniffed and didn't reply. And by the way, all the great ones had to start with something. Some of them, for instance, started with a creation project. Not a single sane human would ever think of shooting such a wild garbage. Die 50 Gesichter von Miku. She gazed warily around with an intimidated look, making sure that nobody except us was at the canteen, and continued. Only our Olga involved? It's not like someone made you do it. Oh yeah? Masha said slowly with bitterness in her voice. Like I had any choice, or you did, or anyone else. Well, for starters, you could have proposed another subject. Worum geht's gerade? Ich habe gerade so ein bisschen den Faden verloren, tut mir leid. Also wir sind anscheinend in einem Art Film und unterhalten uns gerade mit Miku über alltäglichen Film-Shit. Keine Ahnung. Well, for starters, you could have proposed another subject. To propose a subject? What subject? All this time, Masha had been sprinkling salt over her noodle cup, and it seemed she wasn't going to stop. See, I see you like it spicy. What? I directed my gaze at her cup. Damn! She slammed the salt shaker down the table and sadly dropped her eyes to the small hill of salt that, like an iceberg, fighting global warming. Diese Phrasen. Just refused to dissolve in the broth. Oh, come on. I suddenly felt sorry for Masha. Anyway, I could hardly digest the scrap. Sandwiches are way better. Here. I pushed my bowl in her direction. She took it silently and began to eat. Won't you even thank me? But it's completely your fault. What exactly? You distracted me and I... Anyway, it's your fault. Ah, whatever. Masha kept eating in silence. I finished smoking and stubbed the cigarette out on the corner of the table. What exactly don't you like about it? Well, it's actually fine if you get used to it. Lovely noodles. I looked at Masha in a way that made clear exactly how silly and irrelevant her answer was. You're talking about a movie. About the movie. Take my character for example. Although, never mind using it as an example, it's the worst part of the script. Were you even reading this as you wrote it? For the first 2 days, then laziness took over. Well, I read it. So, what does it seem normal to you? What exactly? Character. My character. What's the problem with it? I decided to play the fool till the end. Stop mocking me! If looks could kill, my death would have been a pretty painful one. Oh yeah. Alright. Calm down. Masha fixed a gaze on me. What's the matter with your character? Just a normal retarded girl. Jesus fucking Christ. There are so many around anyway, no? She turned red at first, then blue, then she turned green. I'm not sure that the changing of colors on her face during a fraction of a second was really like that, but either way, Masha looked scary. You know, that's disgusting, she said, suddenly getting her grip. I think it's pretty perfectly normal. The cast of a movie or book, for that matter, can consist only of cute, smart and sexy characters. We still need supporting roles. Supporting, but not retarded. It's not like we don't encounter them in real life. But I'm not like that. But you're not playing yourself after all. Stubbornness started to get on my nerves. People will watch it and say Masha is retarded. I covered my face with my hands and put my head down on the table. Okay, and what do you suggest now? I don't know. Everything is just bad. Will it get better if you just keep crying and moaning? I'm not moaning. Oh, like I can't hear it. Well, I would breathe if I couldn't. You know what? I opened one eye and looked up at the enraged Masha. What? You're just an insensitive bastard. As you say, mademoiselle. And... She didn't manage to finish the phrase. The door burst open and a cheerful shout breached us. Mashanyan, Simeon-kun! Oh, here comes another raving lunatic. Oh Lord, what have I done wrong? Oh, ich dachte, es wäre Electronic, aber nein, es ist Slovenia. I turned my head and glanced skeptically at a girl who ran into the canteen. Was ist da gerade? Ich verstehe gerade nicht, was da los ist. Träumen wir den Scheiß gerade? Oder? Also wir werden ja jetzt wohl gerade kaum einen Film machen. Oder ist das so der Storywriter von Everlasting Summer redet mit seinen Girls oder wie stelle ich mir das vor? Ach, ich habe keine Ahnung. I turned my head and glanced skeptically at a girl who ran into the canteen. Sasha, one of the main characters. If we compare Sasha in real life with the character she's going to play, then Masha's words about the injustice of this world don't seem that meaningless. However, on a broad side, one can ignore Sasha acting talent. She really becomes so totally different person on the screen. I told you like 1,000 times, don't you ever call me Masha Nyan. Masha gritted her teeth. Okay, then it will be Mashan. Can I? Sasha snatched a chair and moved it close and sat beside me. Freaking cucko. How do people like that enter college in the first place? Yeah, what are you talking about? Warum bist du eine fucking Katze? Sasha seemed to ignore Masha's opinion of her professional impropriety. Oh, we were just discussing what exactly Masha Nyan doesn't like about our script. Just you wait till I beat the Nyan out of you. She tried to land a punch on my forehead, but I dodged and her fist slammed down the table. Dieses Gesicht, Alter. Ich komme nicht drauf klar. Sasha gave a brief cry and started shivering. See how disconnected she is? A curious young mind which doesn't seek any compromises, really full. Wenn ich das hier gerade so unten lese und sehe außerhalb von ne, und das sieht richtig gruselig aus. Ich lese hier so und so, ja, wie nennt man es auf Deutsch? In the corner of my eye. Ich kenne den Begriff jetzt gerade auf Deutsch nicht, ich weiß auch nicht warum. Am Rande meines Auges sehe ich halt dieses Gesicht nur 5-mal schlimmer. Das ist richtig. Bäh. Ready for long painstaking work, for self-sacrifice and denial of the fragile material world and for... Kannst du das Gesicht wechseln? For the truth. Oh, danke. Wow, he's so smart. Ja, ich habe es gerade gar nichts mitbekommen von Text, weil mich das zu sehr abgehängt hat. Sasha murmured and hugged my arm. Too bad you're not... No, you're hopeless. I'll take it as a compliment. Masha fetched her phone out of her pocket and checked the time. Okay, time to get going. Why are you going? You only appear starting day 2. It's you who should get doing, dog. Was? It's you who should get going, dog. Also ist das wirklich so der Story-Scriptwriter, was auch immer, der da mit seinen Mädels redet? Okay. Keine Ahnung. Me too. Sasha jumped around, still clinging to my arm. I guess so. I got up, pushed the chair back on the table and looked over at Masha. See you. Oh, get going. She snorted and turned away. Ugh. Itekimasu. Get lost. Ach, schön. Just as that reached my ear, Sasha shot past me with an empty noodle packet straining in a wake. I was sitting in the bus, flipping through the script lazily. So which idiot wrote this? Oh yeah, that would be me. I put aside a stack of sloppy staple printed pages and fixed my sight outside the window. Indeed, it was really hot. Even without Shurik being Captain Obvious, Captain Obvious, it was hot. Und Shurik würde das Ganze noch heißer machen? Ja gut. Let's take the asphalt for example. It doesn't give a damn that just yesterday it was winter according to the script. You know it has to be melting right here and now. And the grasshoppers don't care, they just keep rehearsing. By the way, which of them do the chirping? Is it the crickets or the grasshoppers? Or cicadas? Nah, those screech. Damn, I don't even have any internet handy for a quick check. Though, why would I? The script is all agreed and unapproved and can be edited all. And anyway, who would care about the grasshoppers in our movie? Although, it would be a splendid idea for shooting a horror flick in the spirits of 50s USB movies. Like for example, My Cousin is a Grasshopper or The Crooked Day, One Flew Over the Cicada's Nest. If I have to spend 5 more minutes here, I'm gonna turn into an insect myself. Oh, why were there no air conditioners in old Soviet buses? Hey, hello, anyone home? A loudspeaker was pointed at me, and right behind it, I recognized the face of Olga through the melting air. Please leave your message after the... I felt a blow. Hey, you can't just smack the protagonist like that. Have you read my tour writer? Shut up! This has to be the last take in the bus. I want this pretty bad myself. After all, it's better to be outside than stuck in this moving man melter. Shurik's camera was hanging over me. I acted as if I was really desperate about what's going on. Reached across the bus, dashed outside, ran all around it and finally collapsed down on the sidewalk. Cut! Olga smiled approvingly. Well, seems like you're able to do it when you really want to. Sure, it seems that will is the most important thing. And now meeting Slavia. A break maybe? Router braid. Router? Jesus. Wait here for vacation. Off you go to your camera. He hung his head and shuffled off to his place. Action! I stared at the camp gates. I held my gaze on the statues of the pioneers and took a few steps forward. Sasha emerged from behind the gates. Hi, Semyon-kun. My name is Slavia. Yoroshikune. Oh ja, das kannst du besser. Du kannst besser Japanisch. Yoroshikune. Warum spricht sie jetzt Japanisch, Alter? Sie ist doch Slavia. A stunned silence descended upon the set. Sie sieht mir nicht so wie der Weeaboo-Type aus, aber... It seems like even the grasshopper suddenly stopped their song and looked up at Sasha with fascination. I have just one question for you. The dreadfully calm voice Olga reached us from behind me. Have you even read it? Have you even... Wie spricht man das jetzt aus? Read? Have you even read the script? Sure I did, but it's so boring. It was pointless to cry, swear, go into hysterics. We couldn't find another actress here. We have only 3 weeks in this camp and you... She sat down on her director chair and began to fan herself with a Panama hat. Guys, don't you get it that we won't make it in time if we keep strolling around like this? We still have lots of stuff of... Oh. Ich werd langsam wieder müde, ich merk's. War ein langer Tag für mich. We still have lots of stuff to shoot. Could you get at least a little more serious? It's like I'm the only one who cares. A stick certainly won't work with Sasha, so maybe we should try to a carrot instead. I'm sorry. I'll try again. You'll better. I tried hard to imagine the protagonist Junge, doch nicht so viel. Surveying the unknown environment as millions of theories fly through his head. He's shocked. He doesn't know what to think of it all. His brain ready to explode. His consciousness starts to wander. And there you go, a girl, your average pioneer, appears and she has not the slightest idea of what's happening to him. She just greets the protagonist and sends him to the camp leader. I took a few steps forward and Sasha appeared from behind the gates. You must be new here. I caught sight of the lens of the camera pointed at me from out of the corner of my eye and tried hard to make a real surprised face. If so, you need to go to our camp leader. So, you can do it if you really want to. Olga wiped the sweat from her forehead. I'm gonna turn grey before my time with all these frippers of yours. And we still have to do the editing, huh? She checked her watch. Okay, let's call it a day. I would hardly call myself a workaholic, but even if I felt that it's way too early to stop, given we are already falling badly behind schedule. Don't you think that... I do, but I feel absolutely done. As you wish. I shrugged and headed into the camp. Evening was closing in. Tonight I was dining with Masha, Sasha and Elissa. Elissa heißt immer gleich. Genauso wie Olga. Aber Masha und Sasha? Weird. There was a huge bowl full of fried potato slices with mushrooms right in front of me. One of the perks of summer, fresh vegetables from the garden. You had better show that much effort during filming. Oh, you seem to prefer instant noodles over this? What are you talking about? Sasha is a great chef, mumbled Elissa. Didn't anyone ever tell you that it's impolite to talk with your mouth full? And you're always complaining. Sasha was about to burst into tears. Oh lord. Come on, chill out, everything's delicious. Yeah. Masha, yeah, do you want to make something? Do you want me to make something? Masha gave her such a dirty look that it became obvious even to Sasha that she shouldn't continue. But anyway, just tell me honestly. I won't. But you don't even know what I'm about to ask you. I know. So, what's it going to be? She said at me with a triumphant look. Why did I come up with such a rubbish script? Damn. Elissa and Sasha laughed. Oh, I see that you're both okay with it. What's the matter? It's summer, we're surrounded by nature, there's a beach here, everything looks great. You might as well visit Turkey, why did you come here? Elissa glanced at Masha blankly and started to dig into her plate. So? She pointed her fork at me. Fear not the fork, but the spoon. One blow and your school is doomed. No, you tell me, is he even normal? Sebian kunis kawaii. Ich komme auf diesen Viabu-Type nicht klar. Sasha hugged my arm and nodded. And nodded. Das klingt gut. What's the matter anyway? You just got us a through vacation. Through vacation? Jesus fucking Christ, ich brauche Lachgummi. I don't understand what I'm even doing here. I mean, it's not like anyone's holding you here. I said coldly. Oh, if only what I wanted mattered. And you, what are you doing all this time? Just keep nagging others and there's still a lot of time before your appearance according to the script. You must be preparing for the role, eh? Ah, I interrupted her. Oh, maybe I am preparing. Double standards. Triple, damn it. So what are you doing for real? Well, what will you expect me to do? Me? Nothing, just curious. Reading books, she answered timidly. And every book about how to master acting. Stop it, okay? We are sitting out here, God knows where. No internet, no phone signal, nothing at all. If I hadn't brought the mosquito repellent with me... I brought it, yeah? Masha gave Phil such a look that Sasha suddenly started to take up much less space than usual. I just don't get you. What's the point of complaining all the time? You could have stayed back home. Ah, did I even ask you? Masha got up abruptly and headed for the exit. Masha Nyan is upset, said Sasha in a distressed tone. If she got upset just now, then wait until you see what she's gonna be like towards the end of the shooting. The Pioneer Chainsaw Massacre with Druzhba. Druzhba is both friendship in Russian, and fortunately a well-known brand of chainsaws. Curiously enough, I really couldn't comprehend why Masha keeps freaking out. Sure, since the very beginning she'd had no real enthusiasm for either the script or the whole idea of shooting our movie in a godforsaken pioneer camp. But still she wasn't that aggressive. Maybe it's the heat that's to blame. Or the grasshoppers. Sure, that's it, the grasshoppers. They're giving us hell instead of a good sleep. I wish we just had a mute button to release some sort of poisonous gas and presto. What are you thinking about? About the grasshoppers? What's wrong with them? I might as well ask what's right with them. Grasshoppers, they're not nya. Wäre Sascha nicht besser für die Behindertenrolle geeignet? Why? Well, they're so scary. You just don't like insects in general. Nope. Me neither. A heavy silence fell. No matter what's going on in Masha's head, at least she can always keep the conversation going. Even if it's about the grasshoppers. I imagined her talking about her hatred towards these hellish creatures who dare not only to plague this already imperfect world, but also keep chirping all night long, this time interrupting your own inner rest and gentle soul. Olga approached our table. Ready for the night shooting? Night shooting? It's not like we've even completed the first scenes yet. And you also mentioned that we are done for today. We have to make maximum use of the time, or else we won't make it at all. I couldn't say that I was completely that tired, and besides I had to show at least spark commitment to the success of my own project. Alright, what are we shooting? The night scene with Slavia in the woods. Nani. Sasha heard that we were discussing her character and jumped in. Just please, began Olga in a strained voice. Stick to the script this time. Bakarimashita. And stop that already. She gritted her teeth, turned around and left us. What's that scene about? Oh, yeah, that's something to you. Have you read the script at all? Of course I haven't, said Alyssa proudly. Selbst hier ist sie ein fucking savage girl. I'm more than okay with just reading the scenes where I appear. I wasn't going to trouble with her meaningless talk about the necessity of getting the whole picture to fully understand one's character. I'm watching Slavia dancing by side of the lake in the woods. Yeah, it's so romantic. And she strips down in progress. Yeah. Sasha stared at me with a look of incomprehension. The meaning of the word dawned on her as after several moments. Strips? Relax, not completely. Well, if it's gonna be you... She blushed. Sure seems like this girl has not only been watching too much anime recently, but also not the smartest one by birth. Aua. Just why did Olga cast the characters like this? As for me, I would rather cast Masha to play Slavia, and Sasha as Miku. Yeah. Anyway, it's up to the director to decide, and Olga is the only director we have. By any chance, will there be Dad? What? Sasha gave Alyssa a blank stare. No. What do you mean, nothing at all? Not in this scene. Ah, so you will be doing that later. Alyssa showed off a sharp grin. If it sparks your curiosity so much, you should go and read the script already. No, I'm not curious at all. Alyssa got up from the table. Okay, I'll be going. What was it all about? What is that? It's nothing. Go get yourself ready. The sun's already setting. Yeah. Sascha got up and dashed to the exit. Ich dachte eigentlich, das würde schneller gehen. Ich habe jetzt nicht erwartet, dass es jetzt so lange gedauert. Und was ist das jetzt hier gerade überhaupt für ein Arc? Ich verstehe es nicht. Das ist alles so weird. I finished my plate of potatoes and gave a heavy sigh. Well, at this rate we won't manage to shoot even half a movie. I guess we can just put the to be continued at the end. And turn everything into an epic saga created by the students of third-rate local cinema and television college. Suddenly I understood that, really, I don't care anymore. Ready? I turned back and caught a sight of Zurich. It's not like I have anything to prepare. Do you think you can manage these night shootings? Oh, somehow. Let's get going then.